guys, and happy Friday, because it is Friday when you are watching this, not when I'm filming it, but it is the last day of my Easy Eye Week featuring the Lorac Pro 1 palette. Also, my time, yesterday was Mother's Day. If you were a mother figure, anyone basically that has cause to celebrate Mother's Day, I hope you had a good day. I had a good day. It was nice. But yeah, this is gonna be my last day, Friday again. If you are new and haven't watched like the other two videos, I had a video that went up this past Monday and this past Wednesday, also with this palette. So basically my Easy Eye Week is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I upload videos that are 3 different looks all using one palette. It's pretty self-explanatory, but this is the last day. I've already done one eye, and before we get into it, I'll just tell you what's like on my face real fast before I forget, because I will forget. I have the NYX Pore Filler Primer, the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Primer, I have the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation in the shade Light Ivory, I have the Tarte CC Under Eye Corrector in Light Medium. This baby is in everything. I have the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the shade Fair Neutral. I actually had to rebuy this because mine finally ran out, and I went to Ulta to like swatch concealers. I was like, oh, I'll try another one. And everything is like, the lightest shade of everything is still like too dark for me, like, to want to try it. So I was like, well, I guess we'll just buy this again. I have the NYC Smooth Skin Loose Setting Powder, the NYX Micro Brow in the shade Ash Brown, NYX Control Freak Brow Gel, Ulta Velvet Blush in the shade Sunglow. Here, whoa, if I can open it. The shade Sunglow. I have this sort of like as a bronzer on, because this is amazing as a bronzer. It's not matte. It's got like more of a satiny finish, but it's got like a red undertone instead of orange, which is nice because I hate things that have an orange undertone. I have the Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in the shade Apricot in the middle, which looks like this. Definitely a warm blush. Not matte either. Not glittery, but there is some like gold reflect in that. And then the I almost said Revolution, that's what I wanted to say. The Makeup Revolution Triple Baked Highlighter in the shade Goddess of Faith. That's this one, right? Yeah, which looks like this. I'm afraid I'm gonna like dump it out, but woo! That's nice. And it's cheap. It's like $6 or something, so yes. Alright, so we're already zoomed in enough, so I'll just take my glasses off. What am I gonna say right now? Do you watch my videos? Does anyone here watch my videos? What am I gonna say? Hopefully I stay in focus, because if you're new, I can't see. So I can't tell if I go in and out of focus, but hopefully that will not be a problem. Alright, so today, this is the eye I've already done. You can see it's like super warm, and I tried to do something else before I ended up with this, so I'll let you know what's happening. But I used this garnet shade, I used nude and like taupe and sable. So I used a lot of warm colors with the exception of this color, but you know, we'll get there. So first I'm going to go in with, I'm going to remember this step this time, a Real Techniques medium shadow brush. I'm going to go in the shades White and Cream, these top 2 matte colors, and I'm just going to sort of go back and forth. And I'm going to put this all over my eyelid just to make sure everything is like set down, there's nothing tacky, and it'll just make the eyeshadows easier to just blend overall. So, alright, where's my mirror? There we go. I'm going to take a Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush, and I'm going to take the shade Taupe, which is the shade right here, and I'm just gonna put that in there. And then I'm going to put this in the crease, like I've said before. But if you're new, you've never heard me say this. I love this brush, but it is large, and these shadows are pigmented. So pick up sort of like a little bit at a time, and you know, knock off the excess. Don't like go in like real ham right at the beginning and get a whole lot on your brush, because it's not as precise. So just a heads up. But I just really want to diffuse that taupe color, so that's what we're doing. Now I'm going to take an e.l.f. crease brush. I think I called this blending brush in the last video, but it's the crease brush. It looks more, it's like skinnier and more tapered, in that same taupe color. And I'm just going to run this directly into the crease, just to build up the color a little bit more, like make it more concentrated and make more of a shadow, just right in like directly in the actual crease of my eye. Okay, now for that red shade. So it is the shade Garnet, the one down here. I'm trying to like, this whole week I'm trying to use like not the same shadows. Obviously, that would be the point. Not the same shadows like over and over again, so we haven't used this red, so yes, garnet. And this is a Sonia Kashuk small shadow brush, and I'm going to take a little bit of garnet, and I'm going to put this on the outer part of my eye, and then also the inner part, because we're doing a halo eye today. Alright, so just like that, you can see like the middle of my lid is naked. There's nothing on there yet. So what I thought I was going to do, I was like, okay, maybe I'll use pewter, but it's still dark, but like let me see how it looks with the red, and you really could like barely tell a difference because they're too close to the same like tone. Like they're different colors, but they're both like sort of the same level of darkness. So you couldn't really tell, so that's why I decided to go in with nude, even though we sort of already used this color. That's what I wanted to use because the gold was pretty heavily used in the last one? Or the first one? No, the last one. I'm going to go in with the color nude right now, just on my finger. And I'm just going to pat that right in the center. Right in the center of my lid. Right where that like empty space was, that's where I'm going to put it. Then I'm going to go back in with the Sonia Kashuk small shadow brush, and I'm just going to sort of lightly blend over the edges of that nude shade. I don't want it to go away, but I obviously want it to, I want it to blend in with the garnet color. I don't want it to just look blocky. I want everything to look blended. Also, I'm going to connect like the garnet shade up here, sort of like in my crease. I'm going to connect it up there. Okay, so like the halo and the little bright part in the middle, the part is done. You could also use, like I said, the gold color instead of nude. That's really pretty too, but I already used gold a lot, so I wanted to sort of step away. Also, I have like a real intense Cupid bow highlight going on right now. Apparently at 6:45 in the morning, I can't control what my hand does. But yeah, then I'm going to go in with, you might have to reinforce that garnet color, so we'll get back to that. But I'm going to take the e.l.f. crease brush again, and I'm going to take the color Sable, which is right here. It's the shade right above the garnet color, the warm brown. And I'm going to take that just a little bit, and I'm going to put that directly into the crease. So literally directly in. Like I said, we can go back and build up that garnet shade. We're probably going to have to, so don't worry if it blends away just a little bit. Now, as I'm running this in the crease, I'm also going to close, or like bring my eye down, not like lift up my lid, because my lid does fold over a little bit. So I'm just going to drop my eyebrows and then sort of just pull up that sable color just a little bit, just to make sure we can see it, because if I put it directly in my crease and then I open my eyes, you won't be able to see the color. Basically just work for whatever like your eye shape is. Know your eye shape. Might take a little bit of time to figure out, but once you figure it out, it'll be nice. Now if you needed to go back in with like a little bit of taupe just to like blend out that right here, the edges, you could. So I'm just wiping off the crease brush that had like barely anything on it, and I'm going back into taupe and just lightly going over like the border. Whoa. That's my baby. Slowly going over like the edge of it with taupe just to blend everything together. Alright. As I get real close to my mirror, like trying to figure out what's happening. So I think we're ready for bottom lash line. Bottom lash line, super simple. I'm taking an e.l.f. blending brush into that taupe color. Just the tip of the brush, like just like a little point. And I'm running this under my, or on my bottom lash line. I always say under my eye. When I can't, like, for some reason my brain doesn't automatically go to like lower lash line. It's like under my eye on that part of my bottom lashes. It's like the most roundabout way to get there. But I'm just running that, again, lower lash line. Then I'm going to take, where is it? An e.l.f. smudge brush. This is just a little $1 brush, and I use it a lot. And I'm going to take that garnet shade, so that red that we were using, a little bit on this, and I'm going to run it all along my bottom lash line. Make sure it's really blended into taupe. Last for bottom lash line, I'm going to take this little Real Techniques accent brush into that color nude, so the lightest shimmery shade, just a little bit. And I'm going to put it, if I can get it, right under like my pupil, like right in the center of my lower lash line, just to give that a little pop. So heads up, the garnet shade there was like fallout from it. It wasn't hard to like brush away. I just took like this brush on it. Whoop. But just know that if you were interested. Yeah, so let me see. What else? I think I'm gonna take the medium shadow brush again, just for this side, a little bit in the color Cream. I'm just gonna run a little bit right here because I feel like the eyeshadow came down a little bit too far on this side. And like that's it. I don't want to make it super sharp. I just want to make sure that it's not like drooping, like making my eye look droopy. That's basically all we're going for. So, alright. Again, I'm going to take that Real Techniques accent brush into the shade Nude. That's going to be my inner corner highlight. And it's going to be my brow bone highlight. Again, you could use one of the matte colors if you wanted. I just want to use something shimmery. And I really like this nude color as like a inner corner highlight. It's a great color. Is this done? I'm like trying to remember what I did and like make sure that I'm not missing anything. Yeah, I actually think that's everything I did. That went way faster than I thought it was gonna go. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely like a warmer look. I am gonna put on mascara and everything and pick a lipstick and what have you, but yeah. I mean, it's super easy. It is definitely on the warmer side, and I think it's different than like any of the other two that I did, which is what I try to do. I try to make like 3 different looks, so they're not like all like, oh well, these all look similar. Like I try to make them as different as I can. Something's in my eye. I think it might be eyeshadow. So for mascara, I'm going to try the Essence Lash Princess mascara because I've heard people say it's similar to the It Cosmetics Superhero mascara, which is, I love that. I just had like a little tiny like mini one of it. Excuse me. But it is one of my favorites, so I'm going to try this. And then bottom lashes are CoverGirl Clump Crusher, and lips are going to be something that I have yet to determine. Probably something nude, but we'll get there in a second. These are the mascaras I'm going to use, so I'm going to put them on, and then we're going to be right back. Alright, mascara's on. Not my favorite as of yet, but some of the things I watched that has to like sort of dry out a little bit before it like gets good, so I'll keep using it, but mascara's on. Mascara helps. Mascara always helps. And now I gotta figure out lips, and I think I know what I'm going to do. So I think I need to do something nude, just because I feel like it'll go. So I don't really want to wear a liquid lipstick because I wore one yesterday. So now that the criteria have been given, I think I'm going to go with the Bite Amuse Bouche lipstick in the shade Honeycomb, which looks like this. I have this little tiny mini because I got it in that little holiday tin set. So I think that's the color we're going to go with. Seems like a good color. So let me put this on, and then I'll be right back. Lipstick is on. I think it was a good choice. So, alright. My hair's acting crazy because it's the morning, so it's still like damp. It hasn't had time to dry, or I haven't had time to do anything to it yet, so it's doing something. But let's get close so you can sort of like see it a little bit, you know, closer if you care to. Okay, so that is it up close. That is what it looks like. It's definitely warm, so if you didn't want such a warm look, then, you know, maybe don't do this. But yeah, that is just what it looks like up close. Now we're gonna back up, so this isn't so weird anymore. Alright, I'm gonna put my glasses back on for the sake of me being able to see as I speak to myself alone in my room. But yeah, I mean, I think it turned out nice. I would definitely wear this like all the time. I mean, I like warm browns. Warm browns they're good colors. So yeah, I feel like naked that I don't have any like jewelry on, but I can't have jewelry on and like do my makeup. I just feel like it's gonna get dirty and like in the way. But alright, yeah, that's the last one. That's the last one for this. I know that if you're new also, the first like round that I did was the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. What time is it? I'm just making sure I'm good on time. The first round I did was the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, so if you're interested in that, they will be linked down below. And I did them in March, I want to say. I think it's been like 6 weeks, like a month and a half. I think the next one will probably be like 2 months from now. I feel like 6 weeks is a little bit, close. But I don't know what the next one's going to be. If you have any suggestions, I have the I have Too Faced Sweet Peach, I have the BH Cosmetics Enchant XO palette, I have the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, and I have the Lorac Pro 2 palette. I also have the Morphe and KathleenLights palette. Oh, and the Tartelin Bloom palette. That's what I have. So if you'd like to see any one of those specifically next, let me know. If not, I'll just pick one based on what I feel like doing that day. But I think that's it. I think that's it for this video. I want to make sure, like, I didn't want to say anything else, but I don't think I did. I think we're good. Yeah, so that's gonna be it for this video. I will leave days 1 and 2 linked down below for the video that went up Monday and the video that went up Wednesday. I will link down below if you're interested in taking a look at them. And something else. Oh, my next video will be on Tuesday. Usually I upload Tuesdays and Saturdays. Today is Friday, and since we're coming off of like a unique week, Easy Eye Week, there won't be a video tomorrow, so the next video will be on Tuesday. If you follow and are interested, or even care to know what is happening on this channel. But for real, that's going to be it. I'm going to stop talking. If you are new, I will leave the subscribe button right over there for you. So please subscribe. It'll actually help me out, and I'll leave my latest video up there for you if you are interested in taking a look at it. But thanks for watching. I just knocked my desk, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.